Maybe we're in trouble. I've got no answers. How to make it better, to get closer to you. Maybe find something new that will arise one more time between us. But the words you've been saying, I can't forget them. There's a pain that grows inside me again and again. Love is a losing game.
My name is Aaron Klepner. I'm a Champlin Park Rebel. I graduated here in 2016, way back in the day. I now coach the boys basketball team. It's my second season as the head coach, and I'm loving it.
Aaron Klepner is hoping to continue the winning ways while putting his own stamp on the Champlin Park program when the winter season rolls around. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Biggest goal I want to achieve this season is growing these young boys into young adults. Wins are awesome. They come along with that, but trying to help them grow on and off the court is my big goal. I'm huge on communication and holding kids accountable, so trying to grow them into young adults. This year I want to have some more fun. Last year we didn't get a lot of wins. We weren't having a lot of fun, so trying to cultivate a culture that has more fun at practice, at games, off the court, when they're away from us, trying to cultivate that kind of culture that they're having a lot of fun.
What does Do It For Katie mean to you?
Well, obviously, Amory Peterson is on our team. Lost his mom this last summer. Amory is such a strong kid. After it happened, he had his friends around him. It's still not easy for him. Of course, I cannot imagine what he went through losing his mom there. Do It For Katie means we're doing it for Amory because we're all surrounding him. We're all putting our arms around him, and we're trying to come together as one, trying to support him in any way that we can, so he can get through what he needs to get through.
All right, Rebels! Got this, Luke!
Also, the Bengals 21 talent.
We're going to go through a couple of our our baseline out of bounds and sideline plays along with our press pick, just so we make sure we have it for tomorrow.
What do you have to prove this season, and who are you trying to prove it to?
I think we have a lot to prove. I mean, I know last year we did not have the best year, and we had a really good team. We just didn't have that fire and feel like just want to win enough. And we have that this year. Everybody on our team comes to practice every day, working hard, and we all know what we're trying to accomplish and who we're doing it for.
Are there any regrets that you live with from last season?
I think I could have been a better leader. Even being an underclassman, I feel like I didn't do well enough of being vocal, positive, and bringing it enough every day. So I'm trying to do that this year and make sure that I don't have any regrets.
Who's your biggest supporter?
I'd definitely say my family. I mean, my mom and dad, they support me a lot. My dad wakes up with me all the time and rebounds for me, helps me, watches film with me. So I would definitely say my parents.
What are your thoughts about the documentary?
I think it's a really good idea. A lot of people don't realize how much time we put into this, and that just expect every team to be good. They don't realize how good the teams we're playing against are. like we're coming in every day to practice and working hard, watching film, doing everything that we can to be the best thing we can be.
Who do you do it for and why?
We're doing it for Katie. I know Amory, he's been super strong through all this, but at the end of the day, we all know who we're doing it for.
We're going to set up a play here in a second, but before we do, I'm going to go over little logistics. We're going to go into the classroom after this. We got some of the gear stuff here for you guys. So we're going to go grab that afterwards, and we're going to have a quick meeting afterwards after grabbing this stuff. And you guys will be free to go.
Hey, we're in the trenches, man. Not in the trenches. You're in Champlin Park. The dark will get it. Hey, he didn't say what size of gator, so I'm getting y'all.
Number 3, guard. He's quick. He's their ball handler. Him and number, I think, 14 were their 2 real ball handlers. They kind of make their offense go, especially number 14, but 3 will handle the ball mostly.
What do you have to prove and who are you trying to prove it to?
That even with one bad year, you know, it's still Champlin Park. We still tend to be at the top of the leaderboard, and I want to prove that we're still just as good as we always have been.
Are there any regrets that you live with from last season?
Yeah, I mean, even being a junior on JV, like not being able to step up and try to give us a little more care and a little more why, you could tell the seniors didn't really want it.
Are there any regrets that you live with from last season?
My regret from last season is not having energy and not caring as much as we do now.
Who do you do it for and why?
I'm gonna do it for SK because he can't no more. Bro.
Gotta make one?
Hey, what email did you put in the thing?
I didn't make no email. He just sent me some.
Yeah, and then use that.
Pressure traps. We're trying to speed them up, make them make quick decisions. Fire stand, sticks and charges. Let's dive on the floor. Let's get deflections, offensive rebounds. Above all else, let's have
Bring it in. Rebels on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, Rebels, 4, 5, 6, family.
You gotta trip the screen, right? Get a better pass.
None of us are pushing off now. Everybody push off of them, bow, kick there, and then with the one screen, slip. The slip's there every time. Bigs. Stay that short corner because if we get it there, Molly and Tanner, this is right here. This is a drop-off pass every time. And then they're clustering. And I know it's been me.
That's when, yeah.
It's everybody. It's been a lot of us, but when we dribble here, it's just trap mania.
It is open.
We have to, and these come up a little bit. Because this pass corner over people there's three people trapping.
Coach is telling me to not come up, he's telling me to go back to the corner.
I know, he wants you to stay deep corner to start.
So when he gets
my fault on that corner.
When we get rebounds, we gotta push, bro.
Yeah.
We're at our best in transition, and we got like 6 transition buckets.
Hey, defense
We gotta sprint the lanes. Yeah, we gotta run the lanes.
They can't do nothing on offense. Crab's defense on boards, they're not.
Yeah, we run the lanes, bro. We're on like 20.
Boxing out. Have
fun. Just be smart. We have 2 already. Come on.
Are there any regrets that you live with from last season?
I don't know if I'd say any regrets, but if something I could change is just keeping my confidence all the way through and just staying positive with my teammates.
How do you feel like your team season went this past year?
Past year was obviously not the best, as people know, but this year we improved a lot, not only on the court but off the court. I'd say our teammate chemistry's up a lot more, so yeah.
Who is your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter, I would say, is my dad overall. He's always been there every single game. You know, even through the rough patches, he still always comes, pushes through.
Who do you do it for and why?
I do it for my mom, my parents, you know, keep them proud, show them that everything that I did wasn't for nothing, and we're just going to keep working and hopefully get to the end goal, the next level.
What is the biggest goal you want to achieve this season?
My biggest goal personally is just overall winning as a team, put Champlin back on track to the winning team, because nobody likes the disrespect that we got last year, so hopefully we can just put us back on track.
What do you have to prove this season, and who are you trying to prove it to?
I think last year was very disappointing, and I think me and the rest of our team is trying to prove to everybody else that we're not the same team and we're coming back stronger.
What are your thoughts about the documentary?
I'm really excited, especially to see, after the fact, after everything happens, to see what it looks like from a different angle.
Who do you do it for and why?
I do it for my teammates. They go to practice every day just like I do and work as hard as me, so letting up isn't an option because I don't want to let them down.
Let's take this moment to come together as a team. Obviously, we had a lot of high emotions that it was an emotional game. You know what we were doing out there, who we were playing for. But now let's rally around each other and you know, get each other in. Get one another in each other's arms. Rally around each other. Be super positive. Help each other out.
You know, a lot you can look at, a lot of mistakes here and there, but you guys played through it. You still won by quite a bit, and we all know you guys can play a lot better. All right? So this is the beginning of the road, and it's get better tomorrow, it's get better the next day, and keep building. All right? We can have a very special team here this year. All right? You guys buy in, you believe, you work hard every day, good things are going to happen. We're going to continue to get better and better and better.
What do you have to prove this season, and who are you trying to prove it to?
We're trying to prove that we're not the same team as last year, and we're going to show the doubters who we are.
How do you feel like your team season went this past year?
I thought our team season went all right. We had some games where we played really good, and then others where it wasn't the greatest. And in the end, it all started to come together a little bit.
Who is your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is definitely my family. They push me each and every day to be the greatest I can be.